Hey, what's up guys? Today's Val review I'm doing Autobot Ninja and former Decepticon Drift. Yeah, I love this figure. So, let's take a look at him in vehicle mode real fast. Mostly white color scheme, some red. I know there's a version where that is actually an Autobot symbol, but this is the Toys R Us release, so I don't know if that's the, so I don't know where to get that other one. Sorry, try Big Bad Toy Store. Anyway, kind of see he's got little, like, if you can see, like, seats in there. It's actually his feet. So they kind of turned some kibble into, some design. Robot kibble down here. For his arms. Actually, he has storage for his longsword, which is really nice. So you can keep his blade in there, so it's not like display. Trying to find the sword on the camera. And then, even with the sword there, rolls pretty nicely. It's got those plastic little chunky wheels with the tread. All in all, a really nice figure in vehicle mode. My only complaint for vehicle mode is that right there is just painted on and not clear plastic like his windshield and other windows. Although, I mean, you can't put clear plastic there, but it just would have been nice if they found a way to do it. But, you know, that's a minor little thing just on my end of me being crazy about stuff. So yeah, let's get into transforming. Step 1, remove the sword. I love this sword. It's got little Cybertronian letters on it. He has yet to draw this in the comics. Remove the sword. Step 2, you grab him right here, pop his doors out. Same over here, pop his doors out. It kind of loosens everything up. And you're just going to kind of bend his whole back in half. While you're there, just grab his legs right there and just flip them out. Just flip all that out. Kind of get it out of the way. And, you know, unpeg it. You grab right here, kind of just shake it until that separates. Move his doors out of the way. They're on ball joints. Doors out of the way. You grab them right here. You're going to slide these. You're going to pull them out a bit. And slide them over. Slide them over. There's his head. You're going to rotate these just like that and let them slide out on their own. You're going to take his windows, you're going to take little handles on his swords right here, you can see that, and just flip them up. They flip right up. You're going to fold that windshield in. You go over here, same, flip that up, flip that in. Alright, you're going to take his feet, and this is the tricky part of the transformation. You're going to take his feet and you just kind of wiggle them until you get him to do that. That makes his feet. And one side does better than the other sometimes, but this is the first time both of those have actually worked in one try. I am really shocked. You're going to take your screen, and there's this little, if you can see a little tab right there and a little slot there, and you're just going to press it in. It doesn't click or anything, it just kind of holds it. It's a nice hold. You're going to take his hands, his arms, grab him, you're going to fold him out. Grab his arms, fold him out. Really is only Autobot symbols. You're going to take his fists, you're going to turn them around, so they're the right way. And there you have a fully transformed Drift. Oh, wait. Almost forgot. This little piece right here. You can see that pops up, and a sword slides right into that. So you can give him a comic accurate pose of never drawing the long sword, which I tend to do. In there. And there you have Drift. Definitely not my favorite mold for him. I like to put him in his vehicle mode better just because he seems like they tried to cram too much toy into one figure. I mean, his shoulders are so big they tend to get in the way, and his little holsters right here, his little sheath, tend to block his arm movement. So I mean, it's a deluxe class. All the Generations figures are deluxe classes. So actually, let's compare him to another deluxe class guy here, Cybertron Bumblebee. About the same height. I think Drift might be a scotch taller. But oh yeah, I will be reviewing him next week. So yeah, Drift's a little bigger than the Bee. Let's talk articulation on him real fast. He rotates above the knee, bends at the knee, legs swing out, up, back. No real foot movement because of the way they transform. As you can see, there's not really a joint. I mean, I guess you could do this and kind of pretend he has ankle movement, but, you know, it doesn't really do much. Arms, shoulders do move around, full 360. Till they get caught on something. They're on ball joints. Rotation above the elbow. Elbow moves and almost kind of has a double elbow, but not quite. Full range of movement on the wrist. It can rotate for his transformation. His head can turn. Just kind of tricky to get your hands in there. And he has light piping, actually. I have no flashlight to demonstrate this with, but there's light piping in his eyes. It's beaming right in there and his eyes light up. I had to get a flashlight to do that with. You can actually pose his sheaths any way you want. And, you know, let's bust his swords out. Swords pop right out. They'd stay perfectly in place for the transformation. That's really why I like Drift. He was pretty much built with weapon economy. Kind of, you know, where can we put his gear while he's not using it? Kind of give him a... Not very good at posing, but... Give him a cool pose like that. And, let's Drift. Autobot Ninja. And general all-around badass. And, yeah. See you guys next Saturday when I review War for Cybertron Bumblebee.